Neil, football has its ups and downs, and today was definitely an up. Really, from the word go, we were at it, weren't we? It was a brilliant performance.
Yeah, I was concerned, to be honest, like getting home at 4 o'clock on Thursday morning for the most of the boys, and a quick turnaround from Wednesday to Saturday. Whether we could get a high level of performance on after a big pitch at Halifax. We tried to freshen it up where we could. Timmy Akinola, Aidan O'Brien, Josh Kelly come in. But the rest of the boys played hard minutes, so for them to go again is great. I thought we started with a really solid base without the ball. We knew Gateshead would want to pass at the back and try and draw us out. And I thought we were really solid in the middle of the pitch, and the game plan was always to try and on turnovers have speed in our attack and get in. And I thought, obviously right from the word go with Josh Kelly, but if you look at the moves we had where we got our first, second, third pass in and all broke off of it, they were where all our chances came, and probably disappointed not to come in 3 or 4 up at half time.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it was just there were spells. I mean, they had a bit more of the ball towards the end of that half, but there were spells when it just seemed we were opening them up at time and time again.
Yeah, I think the only downside of the day, I thought the last 15 minutes of the first half, we were really poor. I thought we stopped wanting to get on the ball. We kept turning the ball over. We got in defence mode. I feel like the players were just trying to protect the lead they had. So me and Bass got stuck into them at half time, and we just said, like, the game's 0-0. You've got to go and win the second half. You've got to go and put your foot on the pedal right from the word go. Do not try and hold on to a lead. I don't want to see it. I want everyone wanting the ball and everyone running forward at pace. And I thought we started the second half really on the front foot from the word go. Had 2 or 3 great chances, and then set the tone from there on in.
Yeah, and we were just saying it could have been a lot more. I mean, Aidan O'Brien had that was a great move actually, that the keeper saved so well, and then Aaron Drew had a great chance. There was just chance and chance really.
Yeah, and it's hard for Gateshead when you're 2, 3, 4 down. It's hard because do you shut up shop or do you keep trying to go forward? So, from our point of view, the energy levels, the desire, the team spirit that we probably questioned ourselves in the first 3 or 4 games. We were a bit soft and didn't handle setbacks. I think that we've started on the front foot really well. I think the team spirit amongst the boys has been magnificent. People like Will Yaskalainen and Dale Gorman, who have been injured, have been brilliant on the side. They've come on my coaching staff on the bench and helped with the warm-ups. I just think having really good personalities around the dressing room has given us all a lift right from the York game, and long may that continue.
And probably one of the most popular parts of the afternoon was, the substitutes all did well, but obviously Josh Asude getting his 2 goals. He's got such a smile on his face, hasn't he?
I can see why the fans keep asking for me to put him on. It's set up really well for Josh. The boys, Josh Kelly and Aidan, did the hard yards, and you get to a point where you're 65, 70 and you feel like their legs are just starting to run out. Josh is a fantastic option to have, and obviously we've got Ollie Sanderson to come back. We've got people, a lot of forward players that when they get back fit can push in that department. But certainly it's great for him. He wants to score goals. He wants to be exciting. The game was set up for him with 20 minutes to go. They were open and the spaces were there, and that's why we threw Wardy on as well to use their pace. And I think the lads are delighted for him.
And the substitutions, I mean, to be able to bring Wardy on and Harry Buterman and Jake Forster-Caskey at the back to just bring that bit of let's keep calm and keep the clean sheet and keep on top of things. That the squad has a lot more depth and balance now to it, I would say, than 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, of course. And I know after we got beat by Hartlepool, people were questioning a lot of things. As far as am I getting given the players I want? That was never the issue. The issue was we were trying to find the right players, and when you're losing games, everyone wants that to hurry up. But Jake Forster-Caskey, we did a lot of homework on it to make sure that we could get his levels where we needed to be. We know he's a talented player that can play above this level. Josh Kelly, Jody, myself, Bass. We knew Josh Kelly would be a 1st of September signing, and when we had Aidan playing up front with H in games because we didn't have the forwards available when Ollie got injured, we always knew that Josh Kelly was our number 1 choice, and we wanted to give it till 1st of September to get it over the line. And it was a calculated risk, and the owners backed us, and we're delighted to have him. So we've tried to be a bit patient and get the right players in, and you've got to maximise your budget and maximise your squad, and that's what we feel we've done.
It's one of those slogans about never get too high, never get too low. But we're going to be high for today. But obviously, looking ahead now to the Oval, but a full week ahead to.
Yeah, that's nice. It's just been relentless. You know how much travelling we've done, and the games, it's been relentless. So to just give the boys a stick a pin in them and give them the early part of the week a little bit of a breather, and then get some good training in and start building towards what's going to be another schedule of Saturday, Tuesday. So we just got to keep the good stuff we've got now and try and build on that.
And 4 games unbeaten as well, which is obviously good, building a bit of momentum.
Yeah, and that has to start. Bass and I were racking our brains when we weren't winning, but it was basically down to schoolboy errors at the back, taking ourselves out of games. So we had to start by working back from the defence and giving ourselves a solid base without the ball, and we've done that. And as the games have gone on, we've grown in confidence with the ball.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for your time. Have a great week, and we'll see you at the Oval.
Cheers.